Citizen, how's your spirit? Yo, y'all, it's been a wonderful morning. I hadn't gotten my music in this morning. I had gotten my conversations in and that kind of stuff. So I wanted to go live and let my community know the good news, things that are going on with me, find out some things that are going on with you. So we're going to hit this stream over here on the tube. It is Friday, and we say Fugg fatigue around chill. We're going to talk about love language and law, and that is because that was a conversation that I was starting on IG earlier, and then one of the citizens came up and we had to have a conversation in that way, and so I got a little sidetracked, yet it was something that I could bring over here, and I'm feeling well today, so we're going to go ahead and do this live early in the day. First thing that I'm going to do is go ahead and do this, and we're going to hit the 2 while I do some things behind the scenes. Appreciate you. Share with your community in the meantime. Po favor. I'll be right back.
Black love is the scaffolding between power and understanding, the freedom in knowing the gravitational call to the stars, the refinement necessary to keep them from colliding, the knowledge that our story isn't precautionary tales or careless whispers. Your systems will be measured, their void put on display. We are the color born of a galaxy in darkness, black excellence. The fourth element. The fourth element.
Just by those 2 little. Y'all don't understand.
Ow! That's so Raspberry Religion. 2 Y's. T and W.
Black, y'all.
Rap for my people. Die for my people. Rap for my people. Die for my people, yeah. Rap for my people. Die for my people. Rap for my GG. Die for my people, yeah. Die for my people, yeah. Rap for my GG, yeah. Rap for my people, yeah. Rap for my people, yeah. Die for my GG, yeah. Die for my GG, yeah. Rap for my people, yeah.
Alright, you guys. Welcome back. I've already put the poll and the question in the chat, so please take a moment to go ahead and hit that up for me. Wow, the way that shine is hitting over here. Is that better? Tadar. Being aware of where any extra glare is coming from is really important to me, because I really don't want to have to turn on any extra light. I don't have to. But what's going on in your world? What's your glow up looking like today? How about that? We'll start there. I'm going to move these devices. Well, I covered it so it shouldn't have much of a glare. Ta-da! Look at there. We're going to have to close it up eventually and handle the lights, but not right this moment. There has been some good news in my world, so yep, I'm excited to be able to share that with this community. Yippee-ki-yay. Yippee-ki-yay. Hey. Yay, JP. Live now with some good news. And grooves. So we're going to do, that normal thing where you got to share with the people that you share with. I already shared it on YouTube. I'm going to share it on the Facebookian space now. In the meantime, is there anything in between time that you got going on? It's 10:30 out here. I've been going since 5 something this morning. I got up and I went for my walk first thing this morning. I went to the gas station, got coffee and a muffin. My giant muffin routine. I came back. I did an IG live stream. And I got a call from my divorce attorney midway through, at the end of the first live stream. And that made me end it abruptly. And so I went back and started a second one. And I had a great conversation over there both times. And then I got some great news. So I'm actually kind of full of energy. I need to medicate and I need to unwind. So I decided to go live, and I figured we could talk about love languages. in law in relationships. How about that? Just getting this over here. Y'all know me. The way this is gonna go down is there's gonna be some music and some other stuff, and then we'll get there. I'm gonna call it uplifting news. Okay, so we did that. I have mixed together all of the strains. I've broken them up over here. I'm low on flour, and plus, this is like I said, I'm in a good mood, so I'm not really medicating anything for anything specifically right now, so to speak. This is more about a little joy in the journey, having some conversations, some music, getting some unwind on, really, which is a nice thing to not have to medicate as heavily as I used to, and that takes some growing and some learning, accountability, responsibility. So, is your love language law, or is your love law? What rules your roost? I mean, realistically, you were talking about you and the people around you. What keeps y'all together? Is love the law in your life? If not, what is? And should it be? So I guess we'll start with Music Soul Child, because, everybody always going to ask that question. Love, so many things I like to tell you. If you haven't been over to my IG, you should really go over and check it out. I had a great stream. I need to repost the second one. I haven't put up the description. And the description for the first one was really very short, and I just tagged one person in it. But it's certainly something worth checking out. Things I got to tell you, but I'm afraid I don't. Cause there's a ta-da, my alarm is gone. Love. Ever since the first moment I spoke your name, from then on I knew that by you being in my life, things were destined to change. Cause love, so many people use your name in vain. Love, hey, those who have faith in you sometimes go astray. Love, through all the years, sometimes go astray. Love, for better or worse, I still will choose you first. Oh, 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 oh. Ta-da! Oh, gotta pack the bowl, right? Hoping for the chance to get to know you. So as you saw, I crumbled this with my fingers. That's because it's kind of dry. I've been out here for a minute, but that's okay. It's still good quality smokable, right? Things you do. Felt like I would die from the thought of losing you. I know that you're real, with no doubts and no fears. Cheers. having the opportunity to talk to Monique or Neek today was nice. To be able to know that I can help someone get through something that they're experiencing easier and better means so much to me. I've lived a lot of what she's experiencing or what she's going to experience. So I was appreciative for that opportunity. I think that more of us need to be able to do more of that, and we just don't enough. We don't seem to care enough in that way. So, according to this, the space would like me to discuss financial literacy. I will wait for more votes, and we'll go from there. Thank you to everybody. Well, one person. Could you please hit the likes? Hit the likes. You do the stuff. Seriously, y'all make it way too hard to be supportive of anything. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to turn this light on. So I'm going to go close the blinds. Before you and me. I'll skip to something else. We'll let that one play. I'll be right back. Shout out to the gentleman, Zoe Williams. He stopped by my IG. I appreciate that. I do not seek to disparage other people who are giving wonderful holistic information. I will say that not every client is for every coach or counselor. And while the things that he teaches may work for the masses, because the masses do have a gut issue problem that leans towards the fat and needing a detox, there are those in this world who don't need those things. And if you've already gone through some major overhaul of your body, it's highly unlikely that you're going to need to use the same detoxing techniques that someone who's not experienced those things. So that's one of those things that's, important to me, that I work on. Now I just told y'all that I'm supposed to be sitting up here and relaxing after having an eventful morning, and yet you see my goofy behind not doing just that. It's a thing, I just busted this woman and told her she needs to sit down, and yet it's not something that I can easily do either. So I don't judge. Try to get my life in order and at least focus on the fact that I'm supposed to be smoking some weed right now and go this way, But yeah, like I said, one of the things that she and I discussed was how you love. And this is someone who has all of the tools and metrics necessary to be successful, and they are being a detriment to themselves. And we do that sometimes. We put ourselves in our own way. And if you got someone telling you, sit down, chill out, we'll be all right, we'll get through this, listen to them and heal. Take the time you need. Get yourself together. I speak to people because I don't want them to be me. I don't want your life to end up a cautionary tale for someone else. Excuse me. Thank you, Marcus. Marcus, you should go check out my earlier live stream. It's the first one I did this morning on IG. I had a chat with another former military spouse. y'all. As always, y'all can put 5 on it at the Cash App or to buy me a coffee. It's in the bottom right corner over there on the actual live stream. Y'all know me. I'm going to tell you the truth as I see it. You can hit me up on the buy me a coffee. That's in the description. When my moderators drop down and cared, they would do it for me, but it's Gucci. Thanks for hitting the likes, y'all, and doing that thing you do. In fact, I got it. All the information on the way that you can support me and this content right there, pinned at the top of the screen. Ta-da! One of the things about IG is you get to have a more intimate conversation, which is why I like it. As an introvert, I'm going to talk to you about the more intimate parts of my life. I want to be as few people there as possible, and more impactful. That part. Oh, here we go. As I was explaining to the folks over there, this is something different for me. For whatever reason, the Creator decided to bring me back and make some type of prophet, preacher, whatever it is out of me. So I show up in the space when I'm drawn to show up in the space. Sometimes people show up and they need to have a conversation. Sometimes it's just for me to put something out there into the world. It's always for me to be candid in a conversation. And share truth with you so that you can decide how to move in your own truth. I realized recently, I'd say constantly, I speak for those who can't, don't, won't know how to leave the system. What I didn't recognize is I was speaking that to the universe too. Now more people come through. Let's just put it that way. It was cry, cry. It's like being in this trance and all of this information was downloaded. It's something to think about. Like I said the other day, I can hear some of you, your energy is so loud. What you need to get out comes through. Vice versa. It's a gift and a curse. It leaves you not wanting to be connected to people. In this weird way, people connect with you disrespectfully, unexpectedly, when you don't want them to. I think that's the irony of my life right there, right? People connect with me and I don't want them to. I don't want to read you. And I don't want to be known. I'd much rather just be a pass through, a funnel for information. Some ways, though, I get to see the unseen. I do. I think and understand, and I process things differently. It was before all these things that happened to me. I think the nerve block. That's the irony of it. I'm not sure I would be this aware had she not done something wrong with that spinal nerve block thingy. Well, perhaps it would have taken longer, though. You know what I mean? But that's why I ask about love. I don't speak of love from a relationship standpoint, unless you're talking about your relationship with yourself or with the Creator. I'm talking about loving self, loving me, loving yourself enough to be what you want to be and not what people want you to be. Loving yourself enough to decide to design your world. 50% politics, 50% financial literacy. Interesting. I appreciate those who don't think that because I smoke weed, I should just be funny. I kind of anticipated the answers that I got. Any hooser. It's curious why you want me to speak on financial literacy and politics, and you don't listen to me. Hey, 420 handsome, how's your spirit, Freckles? You're my favorite Fraggle. I'm joking. 420, you my dude. It's just, I don't know why I've decided 420 that if the Fraggle that you are, if you remember Fraggle Rock, the it was a dude, I'm pretty sure. Forgive me if it was a chick, I apologize. But the Fraggle dude who had the hat and the hair that would hang down over his eyes, that's you to me. Um, but you know, I talk about myself as the dog from the Looney Tunes cartoons with the hair like this. So, you know, don't take it personal. It's just me and the thing. How's your spirit? You got a theme song? Um, I'm in a great mood today. Oh, I was supposed to be telling y'all what I found out, huh? So, who's that song by? Monica? Yeah. Um, my attorney called, my divorce attorney called while I was in the midst of my IG live stream earlier. Fraggle Rock and Great Space Coaster. Hey, there you go. Ta-da! Hey, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. So I got a call from my divorce attorney, and he said that he was supposed to be receiving um, the proposal for our divorce settlement from my ex. So my ex lied. He does not own a house. He's renting. So I can't put them out. Boy, thank goodness for that one. I promised my attorney that I would not skull drag my ex through the Facebook social media streams anymore. And I wouldn't, y'all don't understand, like I was texting him at 3 o'clock in the morning, just calling him a pussy. I was verbally terrorizing the shit out of him, or text textually, however that thing works, because I want this over with. We've been married for 27 years. I've been trying to get a divorce since 2013. This man's been running and lying and terrorizing me from, oh my gosh. So yeah, yes, today was a good day for that. I had to provide some information about an apportionment because that is literally all of the income that I have right now. And hey, he's supposed to be doing his part. They ain't gonna do with nobody else. Fighting me over some military benefits, I guess, because that's all that he lives off. I'm a Hirsch, JP. Hush your mouth and shame the devil, girl. It's time we breathe around chill. um, so yeah, I received some really fantastic news this morning, and then I was able to have a very wonderful conversation slash counseling with someone. Um, Very nice lady. Um, Things happened that I told her were going to happen, and I feel really badly for that. Yet it has to happen. Like, I can say, hey, if you have this surgery, this is gonna go down. If you hell bent on doing that thing and not hearing what I said, then corrective action is a choice or not. And in her situation, I was just like, you got a whole partner out here and people talking to you, telling you something else. So is your love or law a law or not? You know, in your covenant with whomever, does not love count, matter? Love for yourself, love for the people around you, and listening to what the loved ones have to say. Mm-hmm. I almost forgot I was listening to listening. Oh, I really want to hear this song. Um, mm, mm, mm. Oh, come on. What's that doggone song, y'all? mm, Sorry, apologies. Ta-da! I found it.
go over this one early. Yeah, but I first said you were doing some people definitely know the hook of this song because it is a classic. Childish Gambino in the studio about to perform Tamia's So Into You, the lack of version. Whenever you're ready, guys.
Had to get here. Apologies, y'all. Let's see. Politics just be funny. That's ironic. Someone roll through. Y'all tickle me. Y'all really do. I appreciate you. With every passing moment, hey, run through my head. Ow. I am slowly realizing balancing. I think you're truly. Hey. Happy Friday, y'all. Get out and find something fun to get into. Or stay inside and create some fun at home. I really like what you done to me. Can't really explain it. You're truly something special. Hey. Got a theme song? Leave it in the chat. I really like what you've done to me. Can't really explain it. I liked you better on the first date. Hey, what's wrong in the first place? I don't, cause you always taking it the wrong way. You wanna see you too busy playing 2K. I'm always been down, but you still asleep. Even though I said it now, you should have been peeved. I feel it in my soul, yeah, so deep, so deep. You should know that about me. I just turned down the avenue. I had to, but I'm mad at you. Yeah. Always say I had an attitude. Oh. Hey, what? That's you. You was acting rude. I had to ask you if you had a few, 'cause you always say I got an attitude. Oh. Why you talking to me like you be like? Why you always wanna be right? Oh, I just need to know that you can't find. I just need to know that you're still mine. And the way that you say my name don't feel right. 'Cause I know when to go and to stop at the green light. Oh, I just turned down your avenue. I had to, but I'm mad at you. You always say I got an attitude. Oh. That's you. You were acting rude. I had to ask you if you had a few, 'cause you always say I got an attitude. Oh. So I'm the one that's in her place. I'm the one that's in no way. I don't come communicate. I'm so sorry. So I'm the one that need her break. Can we stay in my place? But you the one who came home late. That's you, that's you. baby, baby. Ooh, baby, baby, baby. I really hate when my weed smokes itself. Can y'all see that? That drives me. Just a little smoke right there. Just a little bit, drive me crazy. I either want to keep smoking it or put it out. Ta-da. What you won't do is hear me caterwaul to this. No. Be right back. I spent all my love on a search to find the love was made for eternity. The heavens sent to fulfill my needs, but when I turn around, again love has not been. Man, talk about names I haven't thought about in over a decade. Tricky and Tracy. Shout out to wherever the hell they are in the world. That was the first couple that we hung out with as a couple. Another married couple, child the same age as ours. That was an awesome experience. And believe it or not, it was centered around weed. We were military families on base, but I purchased this card game. It's not Eureka. It's Grass. That's the name of the game, if I'm not mistaken. It was called Grass. The title of the game was Grass. And we played that game with Tricky and Tracy. And that was the moment that I realized, I'm like, man, there's so much shit that I really didn't know about the world. I had to accept being a certain type of middle-class military naive to some things. Over time, I learned. I made it my goal to do it with the least amount of harm and the most amount of good intent, to meet people wherever they were in their journey. Tricky and Tracy were a mixed couple. He and his wife, and there was another mixed couple that we used to hang out with that I can't remember. But I appreciated Tracy more than I did the other wife, because even though she wasn't black, Tracy, she never tried to overplay her position. She just was who she was, and she loved the man that she loved. The other woman, I remember her name now, Misty. That chick, Misty, and I don't remember her husband's name. But anyway, she drove me. She drove me, man. I'm like, honey, you trying too hard with the black. I'm married to a black man. I understand black men. Oh, pimping. Chill out, chillax. Just love him for the man that he is, and we'll accept you for the person that you are. Whoo! Completely forgotten about that. Oh, and Chevy. That was the homegirl, man. Back in the day. Y'all don't know. You know what? It's, what's that song? Big. Yeah, this song right here. When I hear this song, I think of Chevy. She she was the one who encouraged me to do more than just be a stay-at-home mom. Like, she appreciated that quality about me, but she was like, man, if you're gonna be there, go ahead and take some kids and do something or whatever it is. So she was cool. That was where I first took in like some other people's children, and I was like, yeah, but you got parents and this, that, and third. I'm trying to talk to them. I'm trying to keep these young people from getting married and shit. This is like Watertown, New York. I'm not that much older than them, and yet I'm like, yo, don't do that shit. Like, yeah, man.
Getting in shape, man. I think I'm super NBA without a cake, man. Grinding all day hustling, all for the cake, man. I'm a Benjamin Stack, 1 inch taller than Great Days. 50 made cheap, braid band like a felon. I'm growing up now, spitting hotter than my melons, and I'm still living good, never gonna fly. I'm a young little dude, stay running from cops. And my rubber is the place where I got my pride. People love me, they don't want me to stop. So that's the only way I know how to rock. And I'ma stay rap hustling, I ain't gonna stop.
Is the way I live. Little boy still pushing big wheels.
I stack my money, lay low and chill. Don't need to work hard, that's the way I feel. I feel like this is the way I live.
Get it?
Little boy still pushing big wheels.
Hey.
I stack my money, lay low and chill. Don't need to work hard, that's the way I feel. I feel like this is the way I live. Baby boy, I done done it again. I'm riding fly with the hits when the stage is big. 22 wanna ride with the ladies in. Red Bull, Grey Goose, not a lady's pen. Now we going through a thing under a shaded tent. And they don't question what I say cause I'm a ladies pen. See this little right here, this fellow got stripes. And I also represent my railroad for life. Money in my pocket, but I still act trite. While in the club, they still appalling, ain't right. Look, I'm doing great, and that's the way I feel. Hustling hard all day, that's the way I live.
Is the way I live. Little boy still pushing big wheels.
I stack my money, lay low and chill. Don't need to work hard, that's the way I feel. I feel like
This is the way I live. Hey!
Lean with it, lean with it, lean with it, lean with it.
It's 11:11.
Lean with it, lean with it, lean with it. I bounce in the club, so the call me Rocket. Posted in the cut, and I'm looking for a blockhead. Yep, in my white tee, I break a back, and I keep a big bank. Oh, I think they like that. Before I leave the house, yeah, I'm slizzing on the goose, and I'm in the plane. So a nigga really loose, and I can lean with it, and I can rock with it. And if you got a fish, you gotta suck the with it. Hey, don't rock with it, don't lean with it. So damn hard, you break your spleen with it. Put up your jeans with it, smoke it. In the spot, ain't crunk. If we ain't in it, you don't wanna do it. Deny, make you dance. But watch me make your face beat up my hand. You see me hit the spot. Watch that boy. Child ain't from the road with no fragile boy.
Lean with it. Lean with it.
Lean with it, lean with it, lean with it, lean with it, lean with it. I'm too clean to wanna pop lock from left to right. Lane, vibing to the beat, check my feet. You ain't got these, I rock them, them my knees. Every time the beat drop, lean with it, rock with me, freeze before your fingers pop. Purple lean, purple in my sock.
Chill out. That's the he's signing the divorce decree right now. Energy.
Turn down for what? Turn down for what?
I don't care what you say to me. Hey, get it? Let's go. Say what? Hey, hey, hey. Little ho. Whoa. What? I'll be right back, y'all. I gotta take a pause for the cause. Y'all know what I do when I do. I encourage you to do all that YouTubing and stuff too. I'll be back.
Black love is the scaffolding between power and understanding, the freedom in knowing the gravitational call to the stars, the refinement necessary to keep them from colliding, the knowledge that our story isn't precautionary tales or careless whispers. Your systems will be measured, their void put on display. We are the color born of a galaxy in darkness, black excellence, the fourth element, the fourth element.
Just by those two little, y'all don't understand.
That's so rouse rebel legend. Two Y's, T and W.
Black, y'all.
Rap for my people, die for my people. Rap for my people, die for my people, yeah. Rap for my people, die for my people. Rap for my GG, die for my people, yeah. Die for my people, yeah. Rap for my GG, yeah. Rap for my people, yeah. Rap for my people, yeah. Die for my GG, yeah. Die for my GG, yeah. Rap for my people, yeah.
Ta-da! I'm back. I apologize. Pause. Flag on the play. Although I remember the Harlem Shake from back in the day. Ooh, it is getting chilly in the desert, y'all. Holy cow, Batman. Holy cow. Hold on. My bad. Dun, 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 ta-da. I couldn't find the thing for a moment there. Pause. I was thinking to myself, I might make my goal for 2023, finding someone with resting bitch face energy, but they want to create a positive stream and seeing if I can't help them out. I have a lot of other things on my plate, so that's not really. I'm not that big worried on that. Like it's just something I thought about, ironically. Um, let's see. There's something else, but oh. I apologize. I'm just gonna leave that alone. I don't. I'll put it this way. I just don't know when so many women got Adam's apples. Like, like JP. No, I just got a neck. Okay, I apologize. It's the long neck energy. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna do this right here. um, it's mostly. I mean, as much as it's me thinking positively about the news that I got today, it's the positiveness of the news that I got today. The understanding that a lot more people than just me believe that this thing should be over. Um, I'm working diligently to get that weight off me so I can move forward with all the other things that I want to do. Like, ugh. But in the meantime, it's really made me look at who it is that I'm willing to do business with. People need to be trustworthy. I was over on Army Vets channel last night and we were just talking about what it's like to be attached to the military, to be supporting veterans and spouses through deployments afterwards, the toll that it takes on family members and all of those things. Um, to me, it does take a certain caliber of person in order to be able to get that job done. And we don't do enough of understanding that. A lot of people want to be able to help, and yet they just don't know how. There has to be some type of go between, someone to um, provide awareness and understanding how to be, for lack of a better word, the middleman of middle management in what can be for some a lifelong healing process. Um, access to all of the necessary things also means access to a support system that's going to be there. Um, much like, if not stronger than the one that they had during active duty service. That's hard to come by. They used to have these memes back in the day. What my family thinks I do, what I think, what I actually do, da 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 da. Those, yeah. And one of the things that was hard for me, uh, Army vet was like, "Nope, that's what we're supposed to do. That's what we want to do." Okay, big old hero, sit your ass down some damn where. Anyway, we was discussing like when soldiers come home after a deployment, what they do while they're home on deployment. Part of that is signing up for or being a part of funeral details. That's some difficult shit. Like you just come home from being at war with some of these people, and either these people, some or some other people, you're laying them to rest in your supposed downtime, and then your prepared time. You're busy getting prepared for the thoughts of going back to the place that you hadn't been that long come home from. Yet you're supposed to be at home and having these experiences with your family, and it just doesn't happen like that. So you learn to do different things. You move differently. You create different bonds. You create a community around you and yours. If you're. I'd like to know how many people out there like didn't join the military but stayed married to the military, like married the military and stayed around for some years. And meet some of those people and their experiences. I'm sure that's that'd be interesting. But anyway, it's just some thoughts I had today. Happy is what I be right now. Mostly, um, to be honest. Hmm. Hell no. Isn't it hard to believe that the sun is up out there? Blackout curtains are freaking fantastic, man. Get you some. If you have a sensory situation, sensory overload situation, blackout curtains. Talk to this and that. Hey. Oh. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Ooh. I think that the day has finally caught up with me. I mean, pretty sure it's the weed, but I'm finally starting to feel a bit sleepy. Can eat my muffin, have some steak, the last of it. Happy feelings in the air. Listen to the people sing. I got myself to remind me of love. My mind and my heart. I believe in love. These happy feelings. Oh, excuse me. I'll spread them more. From deep in my hey, that's how I know the cannabis is working. Happy feelings. Happy feelings. Happy feelings. Ooh. Happy feelings. Oh. Oh. For some reason, right now, well, I know why. Like I said, for the I have 2 phoenix tattoos. Um, so now, really, and the more that I think about being free from this situation, the more that it hits for me. There's a certain level of irony and petty in polls. Like, y'all are hilarious. Don't get it twisted. um, some things you can just kind of count on. It's like the same 3 people who. Never mind. I'll relax my mind and be at ease. Set me free. Oh. The pathway that's terrible. All right, y'all. Thank you for hanging out with me. Make sure you go check out the things on IG. I will maybe be back later today. We'll see. Right now, I know I need to get some sleep. I need to eat something first, though. I haven't eaten today. I know. Don't judge me. Don't leave a comment later on fussing either. I'm on my way to take care of that thing right now. So, you all, keep your spirit up. I'll see you in the streams. Deuces.